Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. Happy Thursday evening. I hope you are well. I hope the day has treated you well. Wherever you've been up to today, I hope it's treated you well. Ironically, the last two times where I've done videos, it's been a bit rubbish outside. It's looking fairly sunny. So if you are enjoying an evening of doing something, please enjoy it. You might not need an umbrella for once. I say that full of, subscribers from Australia and places like that who, sun is kind of a given half the time. In this video, though, we are just having a quick little chat about Ricardo Calafiori and bad news on that, really. And kind of maybe potentially ending this whole conversation, which you talk about, I talk about. But anyway, I just want to say, though, if you're new, give us a subscribe. You're very much welcome to join us for the journey. And also, we'll say, thanks for all sort of the responses to the idea about doing a live. I'm probably going to look to do it at a weekend time. So, if, for the Aussies who, are wrapping up their day and looking maybe to kick back and relax, you'll be able to still have a chat with me. And obviously, if you're in the UK and you're waking up, you're not waking up to me, but you know what I mean. You wake up and have a chat with me as well. And we'll talk transfers, we'll talk Spurs, we'll talk, any Q&As, questions and things like that. You want to get to know me a bit more. But also, you want to get to know what I think about certain things on Spurs. I sometimes can be a bit more frank when you catch me live. But let's jump in with this Calafiori information, all right? So it came from Nicolo Schira, who he put out on May 11th. So we're talking just under 3 weeks ago, saying that Ricardo Calafiori is getting closer to Juventus. He is their main target as centre-back, and the contract will be about till the summer of 2029. And then he said Juventus will talk to Bologna in the next few weeks. Obviously, a lot of this was very much dependent on Thiago Motta leaving Bologna and becoming the Juventus manager. So, he'd obviously probably given Juventus the sign that he was going to join, but he kind of said, look, I'm not going to be joining for a few more weeks. In terms of Calafiori, can you start to speak to, because this is the someone that I want. He added a bit more information today and said Juventus are still leading the race to sign Ricardo Calafiori from Bologna. They're in advanced talks with the centre-back over the contract till the summer of 2029 and working to try and reach an agreement with Bologna despite several interests from important European clubs such as Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, Bayer Leverkusen, Bayern Munich and Tottenham. I've just seen Benjamin Sesko's name is trending and I think I know why. I'll quickly tell you about it in a second. Also, Tosin's trending. That's weird. And the Eat Out to Help Out scheme. Right, crikey. Twitter's a mad place this evening. Look, I think at the end of the day, I think we could all kind of expect Calafiori to be ending up at Juventus. It was one of those where had Thiago Motta maybe not moved, I don't think he'd have gone to Juventus. As much as, he obviously he's an Italian international. He wants to play in Italy and things like that. He probably would have just stayed with the Bologna. Unless like Inter maybe came in, because obviously Inter being top dogs at the moment, maybe AC Milan. I think with, when you look at Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, Bayer Leverkusen, Bayern Munich and Spurs, Bayer Leverkusen, unless they're moving off Hincapi, I don't see him going there. Bayern Munich, look, you've just got Dyer, Kim Min-jae, De Ligt, Upamecano. Unless they're looking at maybe for a Davies replacement, but I think they're going to look to get maybe more of an out-and-out replacement. Atletico, I can't see it personally. I did see Atletico Madrid are going to be quite busy, but I don't see it. Chelsea, you got Levi Colwill, who's similar sort of player, so it doesn't make a ton of sense. For Spurs, it does make sense. Obviously, we are looking at a player that can play left centre-back, potentially also a left-back. Obviously, we've talked about Buongiorno as well, so, it's something that we are looking at that side of things. It doesn't have to be the fact that we are looking from those side of things in the Serie A. As much as Paratici, my king, as much as he's the guy that does that sort of thing, and he has a great track record from the Serie A, and I think by the looks of it, Dragusin might be quite decent. For me, I think this is one that we can kind of start to forget about, which is a shame because I really wanted Calafiori. And you never know in the future, it might become a thing, but I think Juventus will get this one done and sorted. I've seen they're also looking at Coop Miners. I think if you're going to be doing those sort of things, I would expect Bremer to be sold, to be honest. And just to let you know, on the Sesko thing, apparently, from John Cross, they reckon Sesko, Arsenal. That's what they reckon is going to happen there. So the few of you that do talk about Sesko, you can kind of have an idea as to what maybe that's all about. But anyway, guys, at the end of the video, I hope you enjoyed. Drop a like on the video if you did. Hit me in the comment section down below your thoughts and feelings about the Calafiori situation. Yeah. Do you think it's dead and buried? Do you think there's still maybe a chance? Obviously, subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the bell notification for more. But anyway, guys, at the end of the video, I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, guys.